Hello there, and welcome to Reach for Power, where we take a closer look at the power itself and the strategies to build it. I am your host, Monika Kruk, and in this episode, we will focus on inner critic. In the quiet corners of our minds resides an unrelenting adversary, the inner critic. This ever-present voice, born from the echoes of past experiences and societal expectations, can be a harsh tormentor and a formidable roadblock on our journey to self-discovery. The impact of this inner critic is profound. It can cast a shadow over our dreams, erode our self-confidence, and sow the seeds of self-doubt. It whispers that we are not good enough, clever enough, or deserving of love and success. Psychological and behavioral theories offer various perspectives on the origins of inner critic. While there is no single agreed upon explanation, these theories provide valuable insights into why individuals develop this critical inner voice. Let's have a quick look. According to psychodynamics theories, the internal critic can be traced back to early childhood experiences, particularly interactions with caregivers. Sigmund Freud's psychoanalysis suggests that it develops from the superego, one of the three components of the psyche. The superego internalizes societal and parental norms and can become overly critical when individuals perceive they have failed to meet these expectations. Harsh parenting or overly strict caregivers can contribute to the formation of a harsh internal critic. Cognitive behavioral theories suggest that the internal critic is rooted in cognitive distortions. Albert Ellis' rational emotive behavior therapy and Aaron Beck's cognitive therapy propose that negative thought patterns and irrational beliefs can lead to self-criticism. For example, individuals who consistently engage in all or nothing thinking or catastrophize events may develop a harsh internal voice. Social learning theory emphasizes the role of social interactions and modeling in the development of the internal critic. Bandura's societal learning theory asserts that individuals learn from observing others, including parents, peers, and media figures. If they witness critical or self-depreciating behavior in role models, they may internalize these patterns and adopt them as their own. Attachment theory explores how early attachment experiences with caregivers can shape one's self-image and inner voice. Insecure attachment patterns, such as anxious or avoidant ones, can contribute to feelings of inadequacy and self-criticism. For example, a child with an inconsistent or neglectful caregiver may develop a harsh internal critic as a way to make sense of their experiences. Traumatic events such as physical or emotional abuse, neglect, or significant life events can also contribute to the development of an intense internal critic. Individuals who have experienced trauma might internalize the negative messages they received during those experiences, leading to self-blame and self-criticism. Cultural and societal influences can also play a role in shaping the internal critic. Societal standards of beauty, success, and achievement can create unrealistic expectations, leading individuals to judge themselves harshly when they feel they fall short of these standards. Some personality traits, such as perfectionism and high levels of self-criticism, may make individuals more prone to developing a severe internal critic. These traits can interact with early experiences and cognitive patterns, amplifying the inner voice. It's important to note that development of the internal critic is likely a complex interplay of these various factors. Furthermore, not everyone develops an equally strong one, and some individuals may be more resilient to its effects. Therapeutic approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy and self-compassion practices aim to help individuals understand and manage their internal critic. However, understanding that this critic is not an accurate representation of who we truly are is the first step towards liberation. To combat its influence, let's explore practical steps. 1. Awareness. Begin by tuning into your inner dialogue. When the critic emerges, recognize it for what it is, an inner voice shaped by fear and insecurity. For example, if it tells you that you'll never succeed in your career, remind yourself of your past achievements and your potential. 2. Self-compassion. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend. If you make a mistake at work, instead of berating yourself, say something like, "I made an error, but I'm learning and improving." Imagine what would you say to a friend in the same situation. Point number 3, challenge negative thoughts. When the inner critic fills your mind with negativity, challenge those thoughts with concrete evidence to the contrary. For instance, if it tells you that you are a terrible parent, remind yourself of the love and care you provide for your children. Point number 4, seek support. Share your struggles with trusted friends, mentor, therapist, or a coach. For example, if you are battling with self-doubt in your creative pursuits, discussing it with a mentor or a creative group can provide invaluable support and guidance. Point number 5, embrace imperfections. Understand that perfection is an attainable goal. Understand that perfection is an unattainable goal. Celebrate your imperfections as unique aspects of your personality. For instance, if you are self-conscious about a physical feature, consider how it adds character to your appearance. Point number 6, set realistic goals. Break down your aspirations into manageable, achievable steps. Celebrate each milestone regardless of its size. If you are working towards a healthier lifestyle, acknowledge and celebrate every pound lost or every extra minute of exercise completed. Point number 7, practice mindfulness. Cultivate mindfulness to observe your thoughts without judgment. Imagine your inner critic as a distant, fading whisper rather than a dominating voice. This can help you gain perspective and reduce its influence. Remember, this journey to conquer the inner critic is not linear, and it requires patience and dedication. However, with these practical steps, you can gradually diminish its power and unlock the door to self-compassion and self-love. You are not alone in this struggle, and with each step towards self-acceptance, you will free yourself from the chains of self-doubt, unveiling your true, radiant self. If you liked today's episode, please subscribe to have a regular access to the newly published content. You are also welcome to check Reach for Power webpage at reachforpower.com for more materials and share your thoughts and comments through LinkedIn. Thank you for joining me today, and keep on reaching for power.